Alright, what I wanted to talk about today is the most awful coping method when it comes to attachment, and that's the anxious avoidant attachment style. And I am an anxious avoidant person. I was born, or I lived when I was really young. I had what was called disorganized attachment when I was like really young, and I think that manifested into the anxious avoidant attachment style. I've been part of this study from the University of Illinois, which pays you $1 each month in Amazon money to take the attachment style test, and my results always include generally anxious avoidant, and when it comes to relationships, and I find that the anxious avoidant was a coping mechanism which started when I was really young. I had unpredictable parents. My dad was a CEO of this insurance company, so he was gone all the time, and my mom, ex-alcoholic, did not know how to cope at all with anything, and he had money because he was a CEO, so basically our relationships have always sort of been kind of fluffed with money. And it was really, and I'm seeing a therapist, really awful kind of infantile way in which I've been able to cope with relationships. So I'm always sort of struggling with them because my knee-jerk reaction is always to run away when it comes to relationships. Which means, for one, I cannot never be with an anxious avoidant type, another one, because it's happened in the past, especially with borderlines. Man, borderlines are anxious avoidant city. But there's that. There's the what is the other ones? The dismissive avoidant. I've had some sociopaths and people who have apparently had like antisocial issues which have come in and out of my life, and that is not a good match either, believe me. But I'm not sure who that would be a good match with. I suppose healthy people. Oh yeah, and healthy range. Healthy range is probably the best. I just wish it was, I kind of knew it was the best, because I've always played a game with when it comes to healthy range kind of people. I get incredibly bored in the relationship, or I feel like if there isn't some kind of conflict, it becomes almost like too stagnant for me, and I am already sort of anticipating on looking out on the greener hills, if you will. This has like been 10 years in the making. I mean, I've been dealing with this for a long time, and especially in my 20s, I don't think I had this kind of insight that I do now. I mean, I've been in a relationship for 3 years, and there's still like this push and pull. It's hard. I mean, it's really hard. I wish it wasn't so hard. I wish it was a lot easier. But I'm trying to figure things out when it comes to this stuff. I have had a fair share of like really negative experiences, which I've been trying not to fall into the anxious avoidant trap again. I think someone once called it that. If you are an anxious avoidant person, you're not alone, for one. You should get some help, because it's actually really good for you to talk to somebody who you would be able to kind of confide in, but also set the boundaries of the relationship being completely platonic, not romantic. Because for me, it's hard to also confide in people that I am not romantically attached to. That's another thing. I'm not sure if that's specific only to anxious avoidant people. But yeah, that's about it. I hope that you guys find these videos helpful, because all this like psychology stuff that I've been taking, the counseling people who've been helping me out have been incredibly helpful. And yeah, I am grateful for all the help I've been receiving. All right, thank you.